The other day I was eating breakfast and I saw that I got a lot of comments to make the world's biggest Twix bar. And then I was thinking, that's actually genius. So I went to Costco to buy a lot of chocolate. And right away I was getting a lot of weird looks. But I didn't care because I was excited to make the world's biggest Twix bar. Then after getting a lot of chocolate, I had to find the perfect cookie to put in the middle. So I grabbed a bunch of boxes of Biscoff cookies. And I was really nervous to see how much this was going to cost. And it wasn't cheap.
$26.98.
Yeah, I was very surprised my card didn't get declined.
Yeah, that's super cool.
And now all I needed to buy was caramel, so I shoved everything in my car and it barely fit. Then I headed to Walmart and I bought a bunch of caramel bits. And I feel bad because I took all of it. Then $45 later, I headed back home and I noticed one problem. Yeah, this was gonna take forever to unwrap. So I mentally prepared myself and yeah, this really sucked. Then about 2.5 hours later, I finished and I started to make the mold for the world's biggest Twix. So I duct taped a bunch of aluminum trays together and it turned out really good. Then I started to add the first layer of chocolate to the bottom of the mold. And then I plugged in a heat gun and stay tuned for part 2 to see how this turns out.